All right, I'm gonna play some elves. This is card for card the list that Ben Xbox Greg top aided the. I think Ben top aided the Sunday challenge, and another user top aided the Saturday or top 16. Maybe they both top 16. I can't remember if they both top 16, but two elves decks did well in the challenges. This is kind of like the new list that Ben's been working on. Basically, you've kind of cut all of the chaff. So this is like no nonsense elves. So 4 Chord, 4 Company. Company being the card that allows you to put the most amount of pressure on your opponent, and then Chord being the card that tutors for Shaman, because this deck is basically just put 2 Shamans into play, kill your opponent. And then just bunch of mana. We're going with the full 12 mana dorks here, including 4 Sentinels, which this card's not that great, but it allows you to like have those better Chord of Calling starts. This is why we're playing 4 Chords, because we're playing 12 1-drops. And then also 4 Dwynen's Elite to go along with the 4 Chord of Callings. And then just Warmasters, Visionaries. We only have a couple of Chord of Calling targets, like 1 Elvish Visionary, 1 Realmwalker, 2 Circle. I guess you're going to get this sometimes, but not very often. You'll notice no Tyvars. Again, you just don't have time for that kind of stuff in a deck like this. You're basically just trying to get them dead quickly. And kind of the new addition here is the sideboard, where because we're playing 4 Chord of Callings, we can effectively board into 5 copies of all of these cards, which have, certain uses in particular matchups, so that's kind of cool as well. And then 4 Thoughtseize, some Planeswalkers for Rakdos, and Skyreaping for the Spirits players. So Sand looks fine. I'll keep this. How did Dragons do? We 5-0'd the first league, and then I 1-2 dropped the second one, so. We did get the 5-0 with Dragons. That was pretty sweet. Oh, for sure, yeah. They got a no-show at 7-1. I didn't know that. Razor Verge hopeful on 80 cards, huh? Interesting. Kind of want to get the Visionary in play, so let's do that. Let's go, like, super big, and then we can Nykthos to get more devotion. Like, we have more devotion in play for the Nykthos next turn, which is nice. Someone 5-0 with Unctus. Do you have a Link Beard? Are you talking about Pioneer? I did not see that. If that's true, sick. That's so dope. I didn't know that. What's this? Simic Unctus. Oh yeah, that was the list that I initially started with. I thought you meant after that. No, I did see that list. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can go Visionary, draw a card off of the Elf. Was I supposed to Nykthos first? Maybe I was, because now I don't want to play the Dwynen's Elite. I was maybe supposed to Nykthos first there. It's fine, I'll just get in 2 damage and then just go off next turn. I did play it recently. I'm trying to think if did we complete a league with that deck? I think we maybe completed 1 league. It might be up on YouTube. Again, the editor controls all that stuff, so. But you can probably check the VODs and find it too. 2, 3, 4. So let's go Nykthos. I mean, is this even better than just casting Coco? Probably not. I kind of want to main phase Coco so this doesn't flip, though. So let's Coco first. Hit, I think, Visionary Shaman seems good. And then I only have 3 mana, so I guess I just won't play the Dwynen's Elite this turn. And instead I will attack for 6. Oh, they're off it. Cool. How did Dragons do? We 5-0'd the first league Orbital, and then the second league, I think I 1-2 dropped the second league, but felt pretty good in the first league. Okay, so Yorion Humans, I guess? Could be just like... Oh, this might be one of the Tulio decks. Like green-white company stuff. Yeah, made my changes and they were bad. The Mistcaller is for creativity. So you can Chord for this in instant speed if they go for creativity. And then just sack it. It's really sick against them. Yeah, it's good against Neoform too. I don't want any of this stuff against humans. I feel like I don't. I'm just going to run it back. I guess I shouldn't have made changes, huh? This very important life lesson. If you 5-0, your deck is perfect and you should never make changes. Write that one down. Put that one in the scrapbook. Hopeful Initiate. Also, it's very, very important to lead with Elvish Mystic over Llanowar Elves because it looks cooler. Is Jailer symmetrical? It doesn't stop Chord, though. It just says permanent cards in graveyards can't enter, and players can't cast non-creature spells from graveyards or exile, so it doesn't stop Chord. Second best creature with an activated ability behind Displacer. Deathrite Shaman, right? It's not a ban ability, it's an activated ability. I think I want to go Elf Visionary here. Go like that. Maybe worse if they have Cathar, but... Okay. And maybe beat this. Taking 6 this turn. Alright, I'm at 10. Or I need some chump blockers. I need some chump blockers. Love a Warmaster. I kind of want to start with Elvish Mystic, so then if I draw Warmaster, let's start here. Draw a card. Okay. Not exactly what we're looking for. They're at 18. I guess I could go Sentinel, draw a card. Maybe just don't block. Like, Shaman does trade potentially with one of these creatures. It's better to just play the Sentinel here. Not sure if that's right. I don't think I'm going to block with both elves, so I might as well attack here. You ready to double block? Yeah, I think there's a good chance I double block with Sentinel Elvish Mystic this turn. It kind of gets broken up if they have a Ganjo. I probably can't respect the Ganjo, though. I get annihilated by a Ganjo, though. But I don't think I can afford to play around it. Yeah, Chord would be a nice draw, too. Please don't a Ganjo me. Alright, did not get a Ganjo. That's good. I'm at 6. What's Glissa in the board for? We don't have Glissas in the board. But some people play Glissa in the sideboard for the grindy matchups. It's honestly not that bad, but... So, 6 mana. I think I'm going to lead with Dwynen's Elite first. Draw a card. So many Shamans. I guess I'll just play a Shaman this turn. It's half their life total, right? At least 7. Coco incoming. I feel like if they had Coco, they would have main phased it. Because they also could have hit another Lieutenant in combat to blow me out. So I don't think they have Coco. Containment Priest. Okay, I don't care too much about that. Just double Containment Priest. Alright, we got those locked down. I mean, we can probably just kill them with double Shaman next turn, right? Just like chump block something, have these block the 2/2s, maybe tank 4. They probably do have Coco in their deck, right, with the Containment Priest? I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, this should be lethal. It's pretty nice when you just draw 3 Shaman of the packs. You ever just draw 3 Shaman of the packs? Magic is easy. I have been contained. My priests have been contained. That sounds kind of weird to say. Don't clip that. GG's Respect. I wanted to say big shout out to Respect the Cat again. Won a huge event over the weekend. Congratulations. Nice welcome to Pioneer. Yeah, I know. It seemed like you had some rough draws. Elite Chow with the gifted sub to Respect the Cat. Can we get some... Can we get... What do we want in the chat? Can we get some 07s in the chat for Respect the Cat? Again, big shout out. Congratulations on the huge win this weekend. Yeah, exactly. It's probably not a great matchup for you. I did get very lucky and draw 3 Shamans, but... Shamans in Modern is a fun deck, though. I've played a little bit of Shamans. We have somebody locally who plays a ton of that deck. My buddy Ryan. He loves that deck. Will the cat finally be respected now? Respect the damn cat! Oh, I can move this up. Hold on. Yeah, I can move that up now. I haven't thought of a new sub goal yet. Chat, we gotta think of a new sub goal. I know Ashiok's gonna say make Ashiok a mod. That's not gonna happen. Get up again. A sub goal like Plea Chow mod. We did get the sign, yeah. I ordered it. I don't know how long it's gonna take. They said 3 to 5 weeks, but oh wait, I should have cast this pre-combat. I'm a dumbass. I simply will just not get punished and hit a 1-drop. That's fine. We'll simply not get punished. Another 24-hour stream? Maybe. Could do that. Don't burn down the kitchen. It's a little too difficult to do that, though. Are you ready for the punish? Instantly gonna get punished here. Alright, did not get punished, Pog. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's a good idea with the new set coming out. Because I would like to do a 24-hour stream just of, like, 24-hour brewing the new set. We could do that. But we'll have to make it a sub goal, you know. But that'd be a good idea. Get some brewing on with the new set. Yeah. Would you guys prefer for me to, like, brew the decks ahead of time, or would you rather just do like on stream brewing? It's probably more fun and interactive to just like brew the decks on stream, right? Maybe I could do like a couple of them ahead of time, and then if we have any other ideas, like there's a couple cards that I want to build around. I might try out myself, like off stream, but yeah, they're playing Neo for him. Actually, I fucked up. I was supposed to not attack there, right? Because now I can get stubbed. Yeah, I think I should have not attacked there. This was bad. If I don't attack, I just like cast the Coco first. Yeah, this was bad. I fucked this up so bad. Just get stubbed for no reason. I knew about the second Coco too. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It's fine. I'm dumb. I is dumb. Yeah, you know, just never get punished. 1, 2, 3. Nykthos is net even though, right? So there's just like no reason to activate Nykthos. Let's do it this way. Is there a reason to Boseiju Founding? I guess if I Boseiju Founding, they can't Fatal Push, so sure. I think that's worth it, right? Cuts them off Fatal Push. Like, they already have plenty of mana. I don't think giving them an extra land is relevant. You know Garuga has a tail. Okay, I will stand by, and I will take this to my grave. The extended art Karuga does not have a tail. You cannot see that shit. The only version of Karuga that you can see a tail in is the regular non-extended art version. And if you don't believe me, go look at the two different arts. Like, it's clearly. Where does it go? It's just hidden. They don't show that part of the artwork. Basically, extended art is, you know, think of the regular version as the OnlyFans. They only show that shit on the OnlyFans, you know? You gotta pay extra for that. They killed my Realmwalker. I don't like that. Look, I'm not saying anything. Are they dead on board? I'm a mana short, but I'm drawing a Nykthos, right? Yeah, they're just dead. They're just dead. Every night. 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess they're not dead, but they have to trade for a Warmaster and take 7. Because they're trading for a Warmaster, they probably can't Neoform me. Although this is kind of mid if they have another Fatal Push for the second Warmaster. Song is a jammer. I guess if they Atraxa me, we will simply just draw a Shaman. That's Lemon Wedge. That's the Secret Lair Karuga. That's the Secret Lair version of Karuga. Previous unreleased art. Did you know they do that for Yu-Gi-Oh? Where they have like I think it's like the Lost Art promotion. They have certain pieces of artwork that weren't released in the TCG, but I think that were released in Japan. And they like, you know, obviously they were censored for the US, and sometimes they release them to the public. They should do that for Magic. Just like, you know. kept us from activating Nykthos twice. Well, it was mana neutral, right? Do we believe they have another Fatal Push? I'll cast this pre-combat, because if they have push, they kind of have to push this in response. Alright, they don't have push. Unless they want to try and debate me, but... Combat. My favorite one is the Baguska. Let me show you this, hold on. You gotta see this. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, look at this. On again. Alright, so these are the two different arts. So, yeah, for people who don't know what I'm talking about. So, this was the art that was in the TCG. Right, so he's tired, he's got a pillow, he's sleeping. Okay? This is the TCG art. And then this was the version that was released in Japan. just instead of sleeping, he's just fucking wasted and drunk. It's great. I love that shit. It's so good. So good. Yeah, he's very terribly tired. Alright, in the queue, Ashiok. Yeah, plan B. Alright, what are they playing? They're playing Atraxa. I'll bring in Mistcaller. Card's good. Probably want Thoughtseize, right? I think Ooze is too slow against their Delve cards. Permanent cards, kind of the battlefield from graveyards. This doesn't do anything, I think. And then it's a question of whether or not I want Thoughtseize. I don't think I'm ever getting Visionary, because I'm basically always going to get Mistcaller. You don't want Thoughtseize? I feel like it's good. The nice thing about Thoughtseize is it also protects my Chord from stub. I could see getting in these awkward spots where if they can go for Neoform with a mana up, they can just stub my Chord. I think you erase them on the play. Thoughtseize in the draw. How do we cast Mistcaller? You can Courtyard, but you can also Sentinel, and most of the time you're just going to do it as a trick. Like, ideally, you never want to draw Mistcaller. You just want to Chord for it when they go for Neoform. What if I did, like, 2 Thoughtseize? Because Elite kind of sucks, right? Because the thing is, we're only really ever Chording for 1, right? Assuming we're always getting Mistcaller. So we don't really need Elite, I think. If that makes sense. Like, Elite's good when you're trying to Chord for 2 or 3. We're just trying to Chord for 1 every time. At least I think that's, like, the logic behind it, but... Realmwalker and Circle kind of suck. Yeah, this probably isn't a Realmwalker matchup either, right? Like, they're a little too fast for trying to get value off Realmwalker. It's my opinion of New Rona. I like that card, I just don't quite know where it fits. I do like that card quite a bit, though. Yeah, Circle might be too slow, too. Maybe Esper Legends in Pioneer, which we did beat playing for the 5-0 earlier, and they were 4-0. Dude, that deck won the challenge this weekend. It's a legitimate deck in Pioneer, I think it is. I already told Tonber. We were talking about the Legends deck that won the challenge yesterday, which I think the deck is good, I just don't like the list. You think it legitimately sucks? You're only saying that because Tonber's here. Ashiok said I broke Pio for mom. You gonna share? Or would you like to share with the class? They have 1 Atraxa left. It's true. You can send it to me in DMs if you want. Alright, yeah. I won't share it. Keep your secret. My hand's kinda ass. I can't cast Chord. How many Channel-ins are too many? I want to play 8. Yeah, if you're playing a 2-color deck, 9 is probably too many. You know what's funny? When Nia first came out, and I saw Boseiju and Otawara, the first thing I did was I played a Rhinos deck with 29 lands that just had 4 Boseiju, 4 Otawara. And I thought I was a genius, and then I realized that, yeah, this is probably not the best idea. Probably not the best idea. You want to play 8 because of the blue mana dork? Oh, I see. Bleed Chow gifting a sub to A Meant to Live. Thank you for the gifted sub, buddy. I appreciate that. Oh, I should probably delete that. It's past April 1st. I'll do it after. Chat, did you know I'm hosting a Pure Modern tournament 2 days ago? No! I drew the Mistcaller. I mean, I can cast it, but it's so much worse because they can just Fatal Push it. I think this hand just sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna mull this. It might be insane to mull that hand, but... Yeah, just hop right in the time machine. Pure Modern was won by the deck that I wanted to play, which was the Devoted Tyvar deck. I think I'm gonna ship a land here. It's kind of crazy, but I have two Sentinels. Mas Fuerte, thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome back. Yeah, I think the hand was a little too loose. Send me the deck. If you type !Pure Modern, it should bring you to the melee page, Elex, and you should be able to see the decks from the event. I like how you called it Secret Tech. Wait, that card's fucking legal in Pioneer? No shot. There's no shot. There's no shot. I can't tell chat, but there's no shot that card's legal. What? There is no chance. Which card? Oh, I don't want to say it in chat. You told me not to leak it. You know which card I'm talking about. You know for a fact. You know which card I'm talking about. Oh, wait, no. Okay, never mind. I see what you're saying. Okay, I get it now. Okay. I get it. It's a placeholder for a new card, and I'm just dumb. Okay, I get it now. You sent me a deck list with a card, and I was like, wait, that card's legal in Pioneer? Okay, I get it now. I understand. Now I can say the card. It might give it away. So now that I understand what this is. Oh, I see. Yes. Okay. I actually really wanted to build a deck very, very similar to this. Not like the exact list, but it looks sick. 2 Warmaster. I can't play anything else though. But at least I can play a Warmaster. How are they so far behind on time? Abrupt decay. Oh, I know. I won't leak it either. I won't leak it. I won't leak it, Ashiok, I promise. How many years until we get Pioneer Horizons? I don't know. I feel like that's going to be something where Pioneer Horizons probably lines up with them trying to get Pioneer on Arena or something like that, and they can release the product as Pioneer Horizons, but also, Pioneer Anthologies, and it'll have, you know what I mean? Something like that. I could certainly see, as long as it's only reprints, I'm cool with it. Just don't put new cards. That's all I want. That's all I ask. As long as it's all reprints. New camera. I think I just changed the settings. I've been messing around with camera settings lately. So this is for 6. Maybe this is too bad if they just have a Neoform follow-up. Maybe I'm supposed to hold the Shaman there. Not sure. But if they don't have Neoform, they lose. I'm cool with it as long as it's all reprints. We're just passing? Alright, I'm gonna kill you. I will attack. You ever just fire up a 1/1 Lair for game? I don't even think I needed it, but... Okay, block has been declared. What next? Would you like to take a damage to kill one of my creatures? Blue-green. Are we fogging? Bottom. Still 4 lethal attackers. 5, actually. Take a damage to kill a 1/1. Take a damage. Card's just so good. The sand sucks, right? It's really slow. On the play, I might keep that, but not on the draw. This hand's better. Oddly enough, I think I'm putting back Circle on the draw. Is that crazy? Put back Dwynen's Elite, maybe? Because I don't want to go Elf into Elite. If they kill Elf, then I just, you know what I mean? But Elite does make the Chord better. This would be a perfect 7. I'll put back Elite. I think it's just the weakest card in my hand. Thoughts on the Doge on Twitter? What is the Doge on Twitter? Alright, traditionally, I think this is a good matchup. At least from my experience, but... We play a Lair, this could be the mirror. That is true. We don't play Oath, though. Circle of Dreams Druid, not traditionally great against most decks, but really good in this matchup on turn 2. This is like by far your best turn to play against them. Have I not opened Twitter today? I did. I didn't say anything about Doge. I try not to, like, look too deep in the nonsense, you know? What the hell? They revealed the forest, and it didn't have a play last turn. Okay. Guess this. Visionary, draw a card. Maybe I'm supposed to wait on the Elvish Mystic there, so I can get a second card next turn. But this is probably fine. It's an image of Doge on the website and lock screen. It's an image of Doge on the website and lock screen. I don't see it. I'm on the website right now. Am I just, like, completely blind? Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. Top left. Yeah, what are you talking about? I don't see anything top left. I don't know, man. Refresh? Oh, I don't pay for Twitter. Who the fuck pays for Twitter? Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay, it's there. Shout out to the receivables, by the way. I see it. Doge is based. Found it. We have acquired the Doge. What's up, Clyde? Yeah, who the hell pays for Twitter? I love the receivables. What are we getting off Karn? I mean, we should be able to kill them next turn, right? I feel like we should be able to kill them. So we can go Elite, draw 2 without tapping the circle, leave an Overgrown Tomb untapped, and then I can double Shaman. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 17. Yeah, that should be lethal. Sub Clyde. Needle for circle. That might work in paper, but... Alright, what is the most efficient way of doing this? I assume it's just Elite first, right? Go Elite here. Draw. I can't do that, right? It's fine. I can leave the Secluded Courtyard untapped. Make a token. Tap for 7. And a black. 1, 2, 3. Draw a card. Draw a card. This is 3. Trigger here. Let me go Elite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I guess I could have drawn a card because I have a land drop to make. But I think it's fine. It's the same thing. Let me go Elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X is 3. Get a Shaman. They go to 1. Attack with 2 creatures. Alright, we found lethal. We did it. Swing on and play Shaman. I mean, there's like a million different ways I could have gotten to lethal that turn. I don't, I was trying to figure out the most efficient way of doing it. I was trying to do it see if there's a way I could do it without going to combat, but... Okay, what do we want against mono green? I feel like this probably should be a Thoughtseize matchup, right? We can cut Realmwalker and Visionary because we're not trying to play long games against them. And then maybe the third Elite and play 3 Thoughtseize. Something like that. Let's try that. Horde for 1 with Shaman Trigger in the stack. Yeah, I could have done that too. Revoker for Karn. Yeah, okay, I could see that. That might be better. Yeah, maybe we want the Revoker. I don't know, though. I feel like that maybe that's too slow on the draw. It'd still be fine, though. Funny enough, this hand, like, is kind of awkward with the Thoughtseize, but I can go turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Double Sentinel, and then Thoughtseize on 3. So it's not that bad. They also mulled the 5. Yeah, it does seem pretty tough for them to win this matchup without Karn. They do have Boseiju, though, which can kill the Revoker. Turn 1 Jaspera to Elf plus Seize. Do I need to seize them on turn 2? How badly do I want to seize them on turn 2? I feel like it's just so much better with my curve to just go Elf here. Because this way I get both Sentinels into play. I guess this doesn't even really... Yeah... I guess now I just go Warmaster Sentinel, right? Yeah, now we go Warmaster Sentinel. It's basically the same thing. Yeah, well, no, because if I go Sentinel into Elf Thoughtseize, I can't play the Warmaster. I guess I can't play the Warmaster unless I draw a land anyways. But I guess if I go turn 1 Sentinel, draw land, then I can go Warmaster Thoughtseize off of the Warmaster, but then I wouldn't have this in play. I don't know, I think it's close. I get more material into play doing it this way, but it is riskier because now they can Karn me. Although, no matter what they do, Karn's immediately dead, which I like. Unless they plus, but probably not plussing. Why am I worried about Karn? I shouldn't be, right? If they downtick for boat, I can just Thoughtseize their boat and then kill the Karn. The Karn shouldn't matter. Ratchet Bomb? Well, I can just Thoughtseize it. Like, whatever they get this turn, I just Thoughtseize. And I can easily just kill the Karn by attacking it, right? What's the best white sideboard removal spell in Pioneer? Mono white or in a different color? If it's black white, I think Vanishing Verse, but mono white probably March. Or like potentially Portable Hole, something. Yeah, it also depends on what you're trying to remove. Like, if you're green white and trying to remove Shieldred, the answer might just be Destroy Evil. Yeah, if you're trying to remove Shieldred in green white, probably Destroy Evil. How do I Thoughtseize? I have the Sentinel to make black. I don't know what Divine Smite is. So we can go Elite Sentinel Thoughtseize, kill Karn. Good turn. Good turn, good turn, good turn. Take a peek at what they got. I'll take the boat. I will defeat your Karn. They have Haven, Cav. Your turn. What's the second best? So I just play 2-hole, 2 destroy. Again, it really kind of depends on what you're worried about, you know? Target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls phases out. If that permanent is black, exile it. That card's kind of interesting. The fact that it, like, kind of can hit anything, but obviously it's better against Shieldred. I didn't even know that card existed. What set is that from? That card's cool. Alright, they scooped. They have haste and good hit triggers. That's one of the better hit triggers, you know? Alright, second Nykthos kind of awkward, but I'm gonna keep this. It is a neat card, you know? I think it's worth exploring. Like, you can just cast Atraxa with it. I know that this is kind of a running joke at this point, but yes, you can cast Atraxa with it. Alright, here's the Urbrask. I didn't see it, but somebody was talking about it, so I guess we're going to look at it now. Alright, Urbrask. Here it is, all of the glory. 4 mana, 4/4, first strike. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, deal 1 damage to target opponent and add a red? Okay, that's cracked. 1 mana, exile it. Activate only as a sorcery and only if you've cast 3 or more spells this turn. Instant or sorcery spells. Cool. Flips into the Great Walk. Deals 3 to target opponent and each creature they control. Cool. Chapter 2, make 3 treasures. Cool. Chapter 3, until it's free, make cast a spell in the graveyard. A spell be supposed to graveyard, exile it, and so you just get like a Past in Flames for a turn. I mean, the reason you would play this card, you're playing it for 4 mana, 4/4, and then these first 2 lines of text, first strike, whatever, but you're playing it for this. Whenever you cast a spell, deal damage, add a mana. That's what you're playing it for, not the back half. You're playing it for that line of text. I mean, honestly, it's like not that bad. I don't think it's crazy or anything, but infinite mana damage if you cast infinite. Yes, that is true. If you can cast infinite instants or sorceries, you get infinite damage. That is very true, Spike. Does this card breach? I mean, it costs 4 mana, right? Why would you ever put that card in your modern deck? Breach is banned in Pioneer. I think I elite here for more blockers. Although Visionary for Devotion is kind of cool. I'm trying to think of what my plan is this game. I'm not really trying to block this turn. Alright, I'm just going to play Visionary. Don't know if that's right, but can hold back the 2/3 to maybe block something. Yeah, let Spike cook. Let the man fucking cook. I'll block your 1/1. I'll not block your 2/2. It's barely better than the Kavu from DMU. I mean, honestly, the card reminds me of Bergie. Like, it's not too much different from Burgi and what it does, but I guess it triggers off of... actually, how is that card better than Burgi? It's not that much different, right? I guess 4-4 versus 3-3. I guess you get the damage off of the 4-4. Like, the damage is relevant for sure, but... Okay, let's go... I mean, what if I just played a second Visionary this turn for Nykthos next turn? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go 1, 2, make green, play Visionary, draw card. Just playing setup for a busted Nykthos turn next turn, most likely. It is a Dargon. It does combo with Dargon cards. You know about drawing a card there? Well, you just want to play the Elite? I guess you have a 4-4 blocker. I guess you also get the 3-3 blocker too, so then you can check both Epicure and Burning Tree, even if they have second Atarkus command. Yeah, that's reasonable. I don't know, I was thinking about just having more devotion, you know? Oh, I'm cool with that. I'm totally fine with that. I think we count that as a dub. Can I play everything? I don't think so. Go... I think I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last turn, right? Visionary, draw card. I could still play the Elite now if I wanted to. Yeah, what if I just played Elite? I just didn't draw a card. And then we have Chord for next turn. I think we're big chillin'. I'm not drawing a card, played second Nykthos. Well, the Nykthos is mana neutral, right? Seth, thank you for the $10 dues. Appreciate you. Take a look after this match. Oh, I'm fucking in. I am fucking in. I'll look after the match. We're gonna do a little dissection of that deck. Am I dead? If I'm not dead, you're dead. I'll tell you that much. Do I have to block with Visionary this turn is the question. I have not drawn a card, play second Nykthos. Yeah, but what else can I cast off of it? Oh, you wanted me to not draw a card off of this, leave the mana floating, use this in the mana floating, play second Nykthos, then I can go Elite, draw 2. I guess that was better, right? Yeah, I guess that was true. You're right. Yeah, that was dumb. Look, chat, math is hard, okay? Why don't you try streaming? Math is hard. I'll take 4. I will take 4 damage. Alright, they're like super dead, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 devotion. Can go elf, draw. Draw, I guess. Well, I need the second black, right? I want to make sure I have 2 black mana. That was the whole point of doing that way. You know what I mean? I just need to have 3 shamans, which I should be able to do. Because this is black. This is also black mana. Yeah, this is fine. I just don't draw. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Take a million. Take a million. We call that style points. We call that style points. Alright, what do I want against red-green? A Tarka red, I should say. Nothing. I had Fatal Push instead of Thoughtseize, maybe, but this hand's kind of cringe. I think. I'm all that. This hand's also really cringe. I don't really think I want to go to 5, though. It's kind of dicey. I don't even know if Scooze is that good. They have a lot of spells. But I guess they also are, like, going to be killing my creatures, so maybe Scooze is fine. I could see it being okay. Punting does, in fact, drive engagement. That is confirmed. That's just a true statement. No! I feel like I should play towards Coco and not go Shock Warmaster. I mean, this is unlikely to work. If like we have to hope they don't have a removal spell. Not sure if this is better, but always drawing cards. Thank you for the 31 months. Much appreciated, buddy. Any dits in the chat? Thank you for the 31. Alright, that's a lot of damage. That's 6. I mean, go, I guess. It's gonna have to be good enough. Yeah. I think we're losing this one. I think we have been defeated. Oh, lovely. Great. Excellent. I could beat that card. Definitely cannot beat that card. Alright, game 3. Yeah, just an average Doomblade collected company. Okay, this hand's better. Honestly, just drawing a bunch of lands against them is good, because they're always killing your mana dorks. I mean, the fact that my 2-drop is elite is kind of sketchy, but... Can you stop ending my festivities? I mean, I don't really want to just jam a 2-mana 2/2. Go, I guess. What's up, Jones? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I love recording with the dive down guys. They're great. Spell. Okay, we'll take that. Hopefully they don't have a second in the festivities. Be very unfortunate. Any reason I'm not running 2 Reclamation Sage in the sideboard? What matchup do you want Reclamation Sage for? We're leading on Implement. That has to be a good sign for me, right? Sure, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if you need it that much. Wow. Well, I am going to attack you for 2. Gonna hold up the token. Boats Rakdos, Enigmatic 5-color Omnath. I don't know if any of those matchups are, like, too scary for you to warrant playing that card. I'm not saying it's a bad card, I just don't know if you really need it. Like, we already have 2 Boseijus. What on earth is in their hand? That's a lot better. I think I'm taking double Visionary, because I just want more cards. I guess there's a good chance that maybe one or both of these die now, but... Like, if I take Visionary Warmaster, they just kill the Visionary, and then I'm still not getting any cards, right? Whereas this way, if they only have one removal spell, they kill one of these, and I can still get a card off the elf. Which is not bad. I mean, I guess we kind of have to assume their hand is all removal spells, right? I mean... you know. If they block, I'm not going to cast Coco now. Don't try. Stormbreath is nice because pro-white dodges enchantments. Why do you want Rex Age? Yeah, but there's just not that many lockdowns. There's really not that many lockdowns in Pioneer right now. Yeah, we also have Boseiju, so... Then abandon me. I cast Collected Company. Pretty good. We'll take that one, chat. We'll take that. Minus 12 kick W. 4-0, baby. 4-0. Let's get a prediction going, and then I will take a look at Seth's deck tech. 2 5-0s in the day? I did see the new Arborest. That card looks sweet. We're on the draw, playing for the trophy. Be much more inclined to keep this on the play. I think that being said, I'm still going to keep it, but this could be a risky keep. Animation Module, Patchwork Automaton Apprentice. I've tried a lot of scales. Excuse me. I've tried a lot of scales decks with Patchwork. My issue is you have to play too many bad artifacts to make that stuff work. That's the issue that I always run into. I was like, if you're playing Patchwork Automaton, you have to have a lot of bad cards in your deck in order to, like, make Patchwork a playable card. Okay. Well, we're dead. So that's lovely. Alright, you can have Warmaster, I guess. No, you're good, you're good. So the list that I've played with Patchwork have had, like, Springleaf Drum, which maybe some of the lists don't have to play it, but, like, my theory was that you can shave on lands and play Drum, because Drum is effectively an artifact that's also a mana source that triggers Patchwork. Drum is just not that great of a card. I've had Iron Apprentice in some lists. That card's not that great. You know, it's just like you're not bad cards, but lower power. You're decreasing the power level of your deck by a significant margin. But they're not unplayable because they work with patchwork. But oh, nice mana base. Nice mana base. Can I Secluded Courtyard name instant? Is that how that works? Yeah, so maybe playing Drum was the bad idea. Or like Steel Overseer. Steel Overseer is just not really that playable in this current Age of Pioneer. Again, that's another card that maybe you shouldn't have in your deck. But like, the good artifact cards are Patchwork, Hangerback, Stonecoil. Past that, they're all kind of mid. Those cards are great though. Don't get me wrong; those cards are good. They do. They took Coco. Well, the problem with Iron Apprentice and also Hangerback Walker indirectly is that you don't have a good sack outlet. Name Elf. They have 2 cards in hand. Exactly, Seth. That's how I was thinking about building it. That is exactly like what I envisioned in my mind the deck would look like. I think I'm leading with, I guess, Visionary. I'm going to go Visionary Dwynen's Elite, I think. Actually, oh, I can't Sentinel and draw a card because this doesn't, yeah. Shit. Alright, let's play Elite. Just want to go Wide Jewel. No, I won't draw a card. Maybe that's a reason to play the Sentinel this turn, so I can have a green mana in play to trigger the Visionary next turn. Although, I kind of have to assume this is going to die, so... Diddy, thank you for the 3 months. Glad you're enjoying the content. Appreciate the support. Yeah, you can't use it to pay for triggered abilities, because it's not actually an activated ability, it's a triggered ability. So they're trying to get me to block with Elite so they can kill my Visionary. Just take it. Yeah. Hey, do they really not have a removal spell for Visionary? Chat, are you saying there is a chance? Are you saying there is a chance? Never mind. Wait, they killed the Warmaster? Okay. So I can go Sentinel, Shaman, 6, put them to 8. Attack with everything. Block here. Summon. Well, I think I have to get the Sentinel into play. So I can try to cast the Coco next turn. I know that I just can't... Oh, God, these courtyards are just screwing me over. Maybe I'm supposed to play the Sentinel last turn, which I could have, but... I mean, this gives me an out if I Coco into a Shaman, maybe? Yeah, nice courtyards. Alright, you can go. They don't have a Thoughtseize, or don't have a removal spell for Sentinel. Chance we can win this game? It's not likely, but just true. All 4 courtyard. Any one of these was a forest, this would have been a lot easier. Okay. Coco into double Shaman, maybe? Do I have enough if I draw a Chord? Maybe. If I take 8, I lose to Stomp. Let me do some math here. So Sentinel, token, 3 lands, cast Coco. That leaves up this, and a land. It's 4, hit 2 elves, that's 6. So in theory, if I draw exactly Chord of Calling and Coco into 2 elves that do not produce tokens, then I would need all of my material to be able to have exactly enough to go Coco Chord. But I think I'm not supposed to block. It's close, but I think I'm not supposed to block. Okay, no stomp, no stomp, no stomp, no stomp, no stomp. God, they waited. Please, for the love of God. I guess it wouldn't have mattered, right? They had to wait either way, because I can respond to the shielded trigger. Alright, double Shaman, let's go, one time. Double Shaman, chat, you ready? Double Shaman. Not even close. Not even close. Alright, you in. Yeah, I'm not going to beat their mirror tokens anyways. Just have to hope they have nothing. They, in fact, did not have nothing. Alright, Planeswalker plan, engage. I think that's really the only cards that I want against Rakdos, right? Like, maybe I'm supposed to bring in the Selfless Spirit so I can Chord for Spirit in response to a Fatal Push. Maybe I do this. Does that make sense? I think Elite's my worst card. Yeah, I kind of vibe with this. I guess Circle's probably worse. You can do like 2 Circle, 2 Elite. Or not as good now. Yeah, the Circles are definitely bad in this matchup. They're just killing all your stuff. You're not going to ever have enough stuff for Circle. I know, it's crazy. So I think it's not necessarily a product of Tyvar, the card. Like, the card itself is very powerful. The issue is this deck's power spells are all 3-mana cards. You know, like Shaman. I guess, like, Collecting Company is not necessarily a 3-mana card, but Chord and Coco don't necessarily pair that well with Tyvar. And the cards that Tyvar pairs with are more 3-drops, like Circle of Dreams Druid, and you can't afford to just play a pile of 3-drops. That's the issue. It's not that the card itself is bad, you know what I mean? It's just the surrounding... the rest of your deck doesn't work that well with Tyvar. That's the issue. Or the curve, I guess I should say. Because the synergies are obviously there, it's just the curve does not work out. Alright, I think we're gonna take an L to Rakdos. It's okay. You can take an L sometimes. It'll be alright. You already got a 5-0 today. Draw card. Need some help. It's kind of help. Should I leave up Chord for 1? Probably. I don't know if I'd want a Chord for 1 here, but maybe. Keeping my options open. Yeah, that's fair. Because Tyvar is good in those matchups. Like, my initial reaction to Tyvar, the card that I wanted to pair with it the most, was Circle of Dreams Druid. But again, that's the issue, is like, Circle of Dreams Druid is a good card, but it's really only good with Tyvar. And, or like, it's not only good with Tyvar, but like in matchups like this, you just don't have enough material to have in play for Circle. So, you know, that's the issue too. Again, too many 3-drops. Am I Chording for 1 here? I don't think so. I'm gonna let this happen. Yeah, whatever. Take 5. Probably got like 2 more turns in me. Depending on what they do this turn, of course. Go. Not great. Not great. Could be literally anything. Yeah, I know. Very unlucky to not have to play this turn. Very, very unlucky. Those are good cards. I don't know if they're good enough, but they are good cards. Doubt it's good enough. Oh, do you ever not Chord for 1? Well, I mean, there's a chance that we can Chord for something better than 1, right? Like, do you really... Is the elf doing that much for us? I don't think it's doing that much. But maybe you're right, because I have 2 chords anyways, I'm supposed to use one of them. I could be convinced that that was correct. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just, like, spewing too much value by... Because I'm just going to die with both these in hand at this point, right? You're probably right. Alright, in the queue, Landon, in the queue, buddy. Gonna Croxamy. See, that's why I didn't cast the Chord, so I could discard the Croxa and not take damage 5-head. God, we are so dead. Go. Okay. I'm gonna copy Bone Crusher. Yeah, this matchup just sucks. It's not a really good matchup. Which is probably not the best place to be right now, considering Rakdos is the most played deck. Alright. You went. This song does kind of slap, though. I mean, it's the Murktide argument, right? Like, Murktide is the most played deck in Modern. Definitely not because it's the best deck, but it's just people... It's just the deck that people enjoy playing the most. It gives them a lot of agency. Yeah, lost playing for the 5-0. Kind of unfortunate, but you know, I would expect to lose to Rakdos with this deck, and maybe if you have a lot of Rakdos in your area, not the best choice. The sideboard bullet targets didn't come up too much, but we also just didn't really get ourselves in a position where we could get them, so unsure if this sideboard is necessarily where you want to be, but I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I'll maybe solve some of your weaker matchups. You need to find a better plan versus Rakdos, though. I'm not sure what that would be. Maybe more Planeswalkers, stuff like that. As far as the main deck is concerned, I like this approach. I think it's good. The 2 circles I think is a good number. The 1 Realmwalker. This is maybe like a flex spot. Not sure what this is maybe supposed to be, but I kind of like everything else. Not too many changes, so yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, ban Bloodscythe Harvester. Get it out of here. Bloodscythe Harvester, get out of my format. Alright, no 5-0. No double 5-0.